guys, welcome to a new video. This is biology class, and first I'm going to talk about the value for August, that is self-esteem. And self-esteem is the healthy that it can influence your motivation, your mental well-being, and your overall quality of life. However, having self-esteem that is either too high or too low can be problematic. Better understanding what your unique level of self-esteem is can help you strike a balance that is just right for you, okay? So build your self-esteem and remember to practice this important value, okay? And continue with the topic. This week we are going to see about structure and function of the plants, okay? So this is the major organs of a plant that we have fruits, flower, leaf, roots, and stem. So for flower, that makes seeds, leaf makes the plant's food, the stem carries water and food to the rest of the plant. To the other side, we have the fruit, the protective covering that surrounds the seeds, and roots anchor the plant in place and absorb water and other minerals from the soil. So this is the major organs of a plant, okay? Grouped by characteristic, we have vascular and non-vascular. The vascular, three main parts are roots, stems, and leaves. And roots can be different size, okay? It can be fibrous and tuberous. And roots can be beets, carrots, sweet potatoes, and turnips. And with non-vascular are simple, must grow in most places, non-vascular tissues, and includes mosses, liveworts, and hardwoods, and algae, okay? And vascular plants like stems. Function of stem are this the support, transport of water and food, and most stem grow upward, okay? Some stem grow sideward too. The type of stem can be green or woody, and the transport of material can be by xylem and phloem. Then we have vascular plant with leaves, and leaves come in several of shapes and size, as you can see in the example, and leaves are arranged in different ways. So we have in the sample alternate leaves and opposite leaves. Okay, alternate just we have one, two, three, and opposite we have four. Okay. Then we have plant tissue groups. Plant tissues include dermal tissue, vascular tissue, and ground tissue. So dermal tissue includes epidermal cells, and vascular tissue includes xylem and phloem, as I said. And plant tissues is a group of cells organized to form a functional unit or a structural unit. And plants have three tissue systems that are ground tissue, vascular tissue that is xylem and phloem, and dermal tissue that is the exterior. And this is an example of plant tissue. And we have dermal tissue, vascular tissue, and ground tissue. Dermal tissue in the example of leaf, stem, and root is in the red color, the vascular tissue in green color like this, and the ground tissue in yellow color, okay? And the ground tissue we have parenchyma, collenchyma, and sclerenchyma. The parenchyma formed throughout the plant. These tissues perform important functions like photosynthesis, food storage, and secretion. The collenchyma structural support in herbaceous plants found just under the stem epiderm and along leaf veins. So the sclerenchyma have structural supports like trees and may be alive or dead and still function structurally. One type of sclerenchyma is fiber like wood, okay? And dermal is classified by epidermy and periderm. Epidermy is outermost layer composed of single layer of round parenchyma cells, and periderm many layers thin, found on woody plants replace epiderm and parenchyma cells. And the xylem of phloem, we can both add structural support, and the xylem conducts water and minerals, long tapering cells that act as pipes of a sort, and the phloem conducts food to the plants, okay? And this is the root structure. So root cap protects the growing tip of the root and helps grow down. Apical meristem, root tip where growth occurs. Zone of elongation is the area in plant root where recently produced cells grow and elongate prior of differentiation. Okay, so the next one is zone of maturation, that are the cells have differentiated into the different plant tissues. The root hairs, as you can see here, this is the root hairs, and they help absorb water and nutrients. And the vascular cylinder, that is the center of the root, occupied by a core of its vascular tissue that is silent and following. And what prevents water from leaving the plant? So what type of environmental condition will increase the transpiration? So the types can be sunny, warm, dry, windy weather, all increase evaporation, okay? And water cells control stomata. Stomata, it means the person lives and keeps stomata open during the day and closed at night. And how do they open and close? So lungs move into vacuoles, creating concentration gradients. Water moves into vascular via osmosis, and reverse gradient lose water. Okay, so this is the process of the water cell controls mode. And the transpiration of the plant, we have the transpiration in the example out of a leaf, so evaporation of water molecules out of the leaf, and the beam, the pool of water molecules upward from the roots. Okay, so as you can see, the water molecules upward from the roots. And we have here the primary and secondary growth. So primary growth initiated by the apical meristems of a plant root or shoot, and secondary growth that increase in girth of the stem and roots of many plants, especially woody, perennial dicots. Okay, we have here comparing primary and secondary growth of stem with the chart. Okay, so we have characteristics, primary growth and secondary growth. In characteristic, the first one is where it occurs, okay? Primary growth at the end of the plants, and the secondary growth in stem, okay? And effect of plants, the growth of stem in primary growth increases plant length, on secondary growth increases stem width. And how it is produced? Okay, so primary growth by cell division in the apical meristem, and the secondary growth by cell division in meristems other than apical meristems. Okay, so this is the comparing primary and secondary growth of stems, okay, of the plants. And continue. We have tree structure. On which structure the tree structure has silent and following. The silent vascular tissue that transport water and dissolved material from the roots of the plants to be branches. And following vascular tissue that transports food from the plant's leaf to its roots and other parts. Okay, so this is the wood, as you can see. This is the wood. This is the hardwood of the tree and contains all non-functioning silent that helps support of the tree. This is the cork, and this is contain all non-functioning following that protects the tree. This is the cork cambium that produces protective layer of a cork. And this part is following that transports sugars produced by photosynthesis, okay? And this is the sapwood that contains active silent that transport water and minerals. So this is the tree structure, okay? And this is all, guys. Thank you for your attention. Have a blessed week.